The official Sims team reveals more information for the Behind the Sims Summit in a frequently asked questions article on the Sims' website. A look at the past, present, and bright future of the Sims, and they cover a lot here on this frequently asked questions article. So without further ado, let's jump straight in. Why did you make the Sims 4 base game free to play? We've welcomed millions of players to the Sims and watched in awe as they've unleashed their imaginations, discovered and connected with ideas, experiences, and versions of themselves, both in-game and real life. The Sims has always been about celebrating new ways to play and offers so many possibilities for discovery. We're excited to continue to welcome in more players than ever. Oh, we can tell they're excited. I made a video last night talking about a brand new giveaway that the Sims team is doing. They're giving away 10 Sims DLCs on each social media network with a total of 30 DLCs that they're going to be giving away over the next week. If you want to learn more about that and how to enter, of course, definitely check out that video. But DLC are also on sale as well. They know that there's going to be a huge influx of players coming to The Sims 4 from all platforms and on Steam and Origin, so honestly it makes sense that they put the DLC up for sale. It's definitely going to get more players to want to purchase it to keep them hooked longer. Where can I get The Sims 4 base game for free? The Sims 4 base game is available to new players for free on PC via the EA app or Origin, Mac via Origin and Steam, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series XS, and Xbox One systems. Will DLC for The Sims 4 also be free? The current catalog of DLC for The Sims 4 will remain at its manufacturer's suggested retail price. You guys know, they're making the base game free. They're not going to make the DLC free as well. This is a smart marketing move on their end to get in new players. And of course, once you get them in and hooked for free with the base game, they're gonna want to add more to the game and they're gonna pay for the DLC. So it's honestly kind of smart. And this type of model reminds me very much of like mobile games, because most of them are free to download, but then once you want more, then you have to pay to get content added to your game. Up next, what is the new game that the team is working on? The team has begun to work on the next generation of The Sims, currently known as Project Renee. Fans can expect big innovations in how they can customize and create their worlds, how Sims will behave and think, and how players can share the favorite ways they play with their friends across their favorite devices. So confirmed 100% that multiplayer is involved, obviously. We learned about that in the stream, and I also talked about that in my video from earlier today. Customize how Sims will behave and think. That could mean so many things, and this game is still so early in development, so I don't even want to speculate on that too much. They mentioned customize and create worlds. Is that some sort of hint that we're going to be able to actually create our own worlds in this next generation Sims title or The Sims 5? Because it's most likely going to be called The Sims 5. Project Renee is just a working title, the same way The Sims 4 had a working title of Project Olympus. If you remember, you remember. Why the name Project Renee? We chose Project Renee because it is reminiscent of words like Renaissance and rebirth and represents our renewed commitment to The Sims. That's what we're doing, ushering in a new future for The Sims with a new game experience and more. Oh, it's absolutely gonna be called The Sims 5, or maybe even just The Sims. I could totally see them doing like a Sim City type reboot where they just ditch the name and kind of just relaunch it as The Sims or something like that. And like I mentioned in my video from earlier today, I truly honestly believe that they are gonna pull players from different platforms and from different games like The Sims Mobile and The Sims Free Play, all of that together, and get them all into one game by giving us all things that we love most about the games we each play. What will Project Renee include at launch that will meet player expectations? We can't talk too much just yet about what you can expect during launch, but are keeping player feedback top of mind throughout the early stages of Project Renee's development. We're striving to go above and beyond in terms of transparency and creating opportunities for players to share their thoughts about what we're creating over the next few years, and I like this. I think it's gonna be very good that they're actually giving us an early look so that they can kind of build the game with us. It's gonna kind of, in a way, be like what Paralives is doing. Maybe not necessarily having a say with polls and stuff, but they're gonna be seeing the feedback and applying it as they create this game. And honestly, this is what we need, because after the launch of The Sims 4 and so many things being missing from that base game, I'm sure they definitely do not want to repeat that same mistake twice. So I'm happy that they're sharing it with us early, and that in a way we can be a part of its development. Will Project Renee be a single player experience, or will there be a multiplayer option? Players will have the choice to play a single player experience or collaborate with others through online multiplayer across supported devices. So that's what I wanted. I want the option. Single player people get what they want, multiplayer people get what they want, or if you like both, then you can always choose between them. I love that. When will Project Renee be released? The game is currently in its very early stages of development, and we'll have more to share over the coming years. So years. It's gonna be a while for this one, guys, but I'm happy that they're taking their time on it and they're sharing progress with us and allowing us and our opinions to influence how this game is developed and hopefully influence the final product when it does release. How often will we hear more about Project Renee? The best way to make sure you keep up with any and all news about Project Renee alongside news about The Sims 4 and our mobile games is to sign up via thesims.com and follow our social channels. Or you can just follow me, because you guys already know that I'm gonna keep you guys up to date regardless. Does this mean that there will be no more content for The Sims 4? The Sims 4 is not going away anytime soon. The team has been dedicated to expanding on the game for the past 8 years and are as committed as ever to developing new and meaningful experiences for players, and will continue to develop and release The Sims 4 packs, kits, and Sims Delivery Express drops in the foreseeable future. And we knew this. The Sims 4 was not going anywhere. Cade confirmed this on the forums. Other gurus and other members of the Sims team have confirmed this multiple times over the past couple of years, and now we have it here in our most recent update. The Sims 4 is not going anywhere anytime soon. So while they begin to work on Project Renee or The Sims 5, whatever you decide you want to call it, Sims 4 will still be around and pushing out content. The last topic that I'm going to cover in this video is for custom content in The Sims 4 and CurseForge partnership. I do have a video all about that I uploaded, I believe 2 days ago now. That's gonna have all of the information there, but there is a frequently asked questions section for that topic here that I will read for you now. Of course, I won't be covering The Sims Mobile, you know, with free play and all of that stuff, but I will have a link to this pinned in the comments so you can read up on that if you wish. But for custom content, what is The Sims 4 X CurseForge platform? For the first time in history, The Sims 4 is collaborating with Overwolf's platform, CurseForge, an all-in-one platform for creating and sharing in-game apps and mods to offer custom content creators and modders a moderated, curated space to share their creations with the Sims 4 community. In no way is it required for creators to move to or use the platform, but we're committed to providing a supplementary experience to existing avenues for modding. So it's not forced. You don't have to use this. You can use it in conjunction with how you currently install and play with your mods. And I think that's going to be the best option, and that's going to be the way that I use it, because this partnership actually isn't going to cover all mods. Wicked Whims will not be available on here. Base Mental Drugs will not be available on here. Extreme Violence will not be on here because of guidelines for the platform, and those are definitely mods that I do use in my game a lot. So I will have stuff that's installed through their platform, but also stuff that I do install myself, but I will have to keep updated myself as the game isn't going to keep track of that. What content will exist when the platform launches and who is creating it? The Overwolf team has already begun to invite a pilot group of creators to create in-game mods and custom content. This was intentionally started to be small and focused as we test and learn to help onboard future creators. After launch, Overwolf will continue to see and approve even more creators, providing opportunities to apply to the program directly or to join community-focused events such as Overwolf's CC Festival, which is happening November 14th. We encourage you to follow us across our official channels for the latest news and developments. This is interesting. So they're gonna have a whole CC Festival, which is so interesting, and you might even see me do a video on that sometime in the future. What type of content can a creator develop for the platform? Can I upload my existing custom content? If you're a creator that's already been onboarded into the platform, you can create any mods or custom content within within the guidelines provided by Overwolf in The Sims 4. You'll be able to make clothing, furniture, etc. The CurseForge platform exists to empower creators to express themselves and really let their imaginations go wild. It's also really important to note that you and other onboarded creators can upload your own existing mods from any other location as long as they meet the provided guidelines. Like I said, you gotta follow those guidelines, and if you're not gonna be able to upload those mods and custom content. But here's what I wanna know, because it says that you have to be approved and onboarded. How do you apply? Is that an easy process to do? Because I'm sure there's gonna be so many creators out there that of course were not picked for this collaboration, I guess before this was all revealed and announced, that probably wanna apply and put their mods and CC on there, because what's amazing about this is that they will be paying custom content creators, so they will earn money for their hard work. And lastly, where will the approved mods be hosted for players to find? Overwolf will be managing the mod hosting directly through their CurseForge platform. They will be collaborating with the Sims 4 team, working together to manage the mod repository for the Sims 4 content. Players can access the mods directly through the CurseForge website and, when available, the PC desktop app, which is so cool. There's gonna actually be like an app that you can download on your computer that's gonna be able to handle all of this stuff. Mods, updating, duplicates, finding, searching, all of that stuff. And lastly, they write, for those of you that haven't dipped your toe into this world of mods yet, CurseForge offers a great starting point to discover creators and content for your game. If you aren't sure where to start, keep an eye on our channels for tips and tricks. And I have a whole video on this, so if you guys wanna watch it, I uploaded it 2 days ago. I'm not gonna cover Sims Mobile in this video or the Sims free play, but there's definitely some related news with that. Of course, a link to this will be pinned in the comment section below on my website. I love you guys so much, and let me know what you think down below about what they answered as far as The Sims 5, aka Project Renee, The Sims 4 base game going free, and of course the custom content collaboration with Overwolf and CurseForge. I love you guys so much. Take care and happy simming. Want to get to know me more? I'm sharing a more personal look into my life behind the scenes over on Patreon. You'll have access to lifestyle videos, mukbangs, and all sorts of other fun vlogs, as well as have your name featured at the end of videos like the one you just finished watching, as my way of saying thank you for supporting me a little extra. If you aren't already over there, I hope to see you soon.